Harry and his ugly ambitions clash painfully. Charles interfered with Sussex. Hello and welcome to our Princess Diana News YouTube channel. If they just play their cards, Harry and Meghan Markle will enjoy a life full of meaningful work. They can dedicate their time to serve others and ensure that the poor, homeless, destitute and sick receive care and attention. They will also live in a house for which a deposit has been paid. It's completely free. They may currently be enjoying a life that isn't really bringing them any money, but instead, all their needs have been met, and they should see that things are right. It's a life that royal kids who are kind and polite enjoy, just have a good attitude and get on with it. Of course, we never really knew how much the castle played with Harry's image to make him look like an idiot. And we didn't know he was going to marry this actress, you're a girl with a penchant for laziness and lying, which will definitely bring out the worst in her. They destroyed the life they could have lived and turned it into a miserable life they thought would get better. Meghan really believed that she would become an actress who could sell and capitalize on her Sussex royal brand, which of course was taken from them. And she told Harry that her life would be much better outside the palace gates. However, one of Meghan's problems is that she has no self-esteem and, ultimately, is not very smart. Meghan hasn't even passed the Foreign Service exam, and it's not that hard. I mean, people study for it and spend all their time on it. Meghan apparently didn't even come close to passing the exam, and during her studies she majored in even the easiest subject. Although her sister Samantha Markle says Meghan never graduated. Meghan also failed the British citizenship test, which is still fairly easy with an hour or two of studying. We already know that Harry isn't very smart, and that's exactly why he should have remained a prince. He was a working king and could have had a wonderful life. He is charming and portrayed as a prankster. We see in Harry someone who loves to laugh and play tricks. Sometimes most people really like Harry. They thought he brought a sense of carelessness to the royal family. Of course, we don't know how aggressive and violent he is, and Harry's aggressive nature does matter. We didn't know he would be so cruel to photographers who were just doing their job, but that was also largely hidden by the palace. Basically, I say all this because I want to point out that Harry agrees with Meghan on the fact that the king's son is not related at all to the future king's brother. They are not without talent. All they could do was lie, spill the beans and of course use Harry's late mother's money, so return to the UK as working members of the royal family. Well, absolutely not. William will never let his traitor brother work for him or his family again. Harry lied a lot and was a terrible abuser to Catherine as well as Prince George, Princess Charlotte and even Prince Louis. Now, William will never tolerate this actress around him. He is not family. Harry is, but he definitely isn't, and I think if Meghan is gone for good, maybe Harry will come back and live in hiding. Basically, the palace has done its best to rebuild its image and make it even more beautiful, but nothing makes me look good. If Harry blames Meghan and drugs for all his problems, maybe the king will let him work. But I don't think the situation will be the same as before. Bottom line. Harry is still the king's son, so I doubt that's possible, but King Charles will never give in to Harry's painful demands, as he has betrayed the family so many times. There are no disabled adult children in the world who need parental support. In every corner of the planet, feeding ourselves is literally what we call being an adult. Adults have to work, pay bills, and be responsible for their own lives and decisions. Some are poor, some are middle class, and some are now lucky to be upper class. Even though Harry and Meghan have turned their backs on the high society life, they could both end up broke. I saw it happen. And now King Charles's most important duty in life is to look after his country and Commonwealth. Now his son Harry was far behind. Prince William and the future of the monarchy should come second. They are far more important than Harry. William is such a dedicated and good son, there is no room for Harry and this monarchy, and I think he is finally figuring that out. And let's not forget that Harry really inflicted some awful abuse on his poor polo ponies, and it sounds like he has abused dogs too. Now if Harry is guilty of abusing women, which I think that he is, I'm sure he is abusing animals too. I can see that some people out there have no moral compass, no dignity if they can get money and support somebody who killed people and consider those people to be pieces. Somebody who killed a pregnant horse, beat others and killed endangered animals just because they thought it was fun and as violent to others. Yeah, in my mind that is a very sick individual, and don't even get me started on that. Meghan Markle, I think she did. I used to be a whore of the first degree I guess, but still a whore. However. And now she was seen in hotels with a rich and elderly billionaire. The truth is, old habits never die. People who try to hide the truth from others are really just wasting their time and making a fool out of themselves. And the thing about it is, what those sugars don't seem to understand is that if they don't like what they're hearing about their heroes Meghan and Harry, maybe they should just learn some self-respect and walk away. Just leave. It's wrong to judge somebody just for sharing their honest opinion. If you don't agree with them, you can leave. Nobody's keeping you there, and nobody really cares what the opinion is of a flying monkey who doesn't have any dignity or class anyway. Harry made a really bad mistake when he decided to listen to this woman who doesn't understand how the monarchy and the institution function. That I think there is no turning back for Harry now. Meghan's opinion was obviously much more important to him than the help given to them both. They only care about being popular. They thought they would be so important. They really think they are more popular than royalty and can basically do whatever they want. What they don't realize, though, is that to actually be popular, to get people to actually support you and like you, you have to do something, maybe help those people. But Meghan and Harry don't get it. I mean, they really are their own worst enemies. The world was offered to them on silver platters, and they wanted to get rid of it. They make fun of themselves. They can live such a comfortable life. I can't believe what Meghan once said. I can't believe I didn't get paid on their royal tour. Is she really that stupid? Meghan earned her money through her free and lavish lifestyle. She has nothing to pay, and now, of course, Harry has to work for the money, and they don't do any charity work. They are not helping anyone through the fake Archewell charity. Harry is an idiot, even though he's starting to regret everything he's tried to save face. I'm sure it will, but the only way is if Meghan decides to leave. If they end up divorcing, I don't think he will leave her. You know, eventually the family will take it back. That I think that's what they are. They forgive others and love it, but they can't stand it. Chapter Meghan really brought out her worst side, and Harry didn't help her at all. I don't think Meghan really needs to work hard to achieve anything in life. She gets pretty much everything. His dad started with that. He paid the whole amount, then she had her ex-husband Trevor pay the whole amount, and then Corey paid the whole amount. Every man she's ever been with has basically paid for everything, so Meghan makes sure someone watches before the first man dumps her. So she reportedly had $5 million when she and Harry first got together. If you add up everything Meghan has earned now, the total is close to $5 million. Of course, there are taxes to be paid as well. Now that I think Meghan would accept the Harley bag if she left the family, but I'm not sure that's a wise move. I suspect this is more than an isolated incident for Harry, as he has realized how much he enjoys hurting his own family. I think he'll find a way to keep it going. Harry should be ashamed of himself and what he has done for his family and country. After he made stupid comments about the Taliban and his stupid book, he targeted them. I do agree, if Harry begs, if he grovels, then maybe it would be okay for him to return to the UK as long as Meghan is nowhere in the picture. I'm sure his father and the aides at Buckingham Palace are going to sort out the mess that Harry has made, and they'll pay off Meghan in a settlement as well as whoever else needs to be paid off. And yes, I do think Charles would support Harry in terms of having him shut away. Somewhere out of sight, he could resume his life of unimaginable wealth and privilege while undergoing some serious therapy. And now Harry has had to learn what it's like to live life as a real adult. He doesn't appreciate the fact that now he has got to work for a living and he is expected to pay his own way, but you know, I don't think that's a fair outcome for all that Harry has done. Actually, I think a tower would be a better idea, and do you agree? Please let me know what you think in the section below, and don't be afraid to subscribe to the Princess Diana channel for more updates in the future. Thanks for watching, good night. We will be back tomorrow and see you soon.